All right, here we go. In the losers bracket, Cal versus Nick. Nick has been on a run here in the losers bracket. After several tournament appearances without much to show for it, has gone on a crazy run here tonight. And Cal, after a somewhat unimpressive performance last week, has gone on a tear here and was just knocked into losers. Neither of them want their night to end here, and Cal comes out swinging with the projectiles. It looks like we're going to have a very patient match here. And Nick jumping. Maybe he's learned from watching Jeff play. Is he going to put more jumps into his game? But right now he's eating projectiles for it. Cal, one of our last lines of defense against the Lietzu Cancer. And here we go. Nick complaining that the announcer is biased. Oh. Right now, it looks like Nick is struggling with these projectiles. He's going to just have to block them as he's struggling to time the jumps over them. He's taking big damage. He's going to have to play a patient game to work his way in. The SU does have that teleport, which could be how he works his way around these projectiles. But right now, it looks like his way to work through them is just by hitting them with his face. Cal, dominant game one. Dominant game one. All right, here we go. And nice, great block there. Great reactions here from Nick as he's showing that he's not going to let it be that easy. Game one was pretty easy, and Nick is saying, not this time. I know your tricks, I know your ways, and you can't fool me. We have a patient game here. No damage on the board. Oh, but now he goes back to eating them with his face. As we're a third of the way through this match and only one hit has landed. He jumps over that projectile and Cal just gets out of there playing a patient game as he eats another one. Nick's got to get those jabs going, and there he does as he takes the lead. It's just like that for Lietzu. All he needs is one little way in. Great patience there from Cal, though, on the defense, holding down and back, being diligent, knowing when to pick his moments. But here he picked the wrong moment as he eats a ton of damage. Nick's got him in the corner, a vulnerable spot to be. Cal is playing good defense, but he's running out of time for this comeback as his ankles are getting smacked. Nick, knowing that time is of the essence, is playing patient. He eats another projectile to the face. Cal is gonna have to get aggressive here. There's 15 seconds left. And as it stands right now, Nick would win. He gets a hit in. He's trying to work his way in. He gets out of the corner. He's got like 5 seconds left. He needs to get some damage on the board. He gets a projectile. He needs another one to land, but it's blocked. And it looks like, Lietzu! Oh my gosh. Wow, at the buzzer, he hit the shot, but it looks like his fingertip was still on the ball, and Lietzu takes the win. It's 1-1 here. All right, great patience here in the corner. Cal seems to have learned his lesson from last game. Neither of these players want to go home. Great little kick there from Cal saying, get off of me, and that is working so far. Nick's going to have to find a way in. If Cal's just going to hold down in that corner, but he finds his way in and big damage. It's just takes one opening and Lietzu can just really exploit that. And now Cal is in a tough situation. He's down big. He's going to have to get aggressive, but at the same time, you gotta be diligent when you're blocking. And great projectile. That's how you want to start. And here comes another one. He needs to follow these projectiles with something. They're a little too easy to just block like that, and Nick is showing exactly that. Oh, but he eats another one. Cal slowly working his way back into this. We have 30 seconds left. Great patience here on the defense. Cal is only down by 1 or 2 hits, and it might be a tie game. Oh my gosh, Cal has brought his way all the way back into this game, and he takes another hit. And Nick now trying to press the offense. Cal now just needs to play a good defensive game, but he gets knocked down. Oh my gosh, we have less than 10 seconds on the board. Cal with a big lead. Lietzu's got to find a way in. Oh my goodness, Cal pulls it out. Wow. What a game there from Cal. And great adaptation, great patience. You love to see it. And here we're heading into game 2. This is Nick's tournament life after one of the best runs of his Shaq Fu career, his long tenured Shaq Fu career. It's been literal months. Yeah, it's been 2 months. And he can taste greatness. He can see it in his sights, but Cal's here to rip it away. Because Cal's hungry too. All right, here we go. Cal, one of the few to find a win against Lietzu deep in the bracket. Great adaptations, great use of the projectiles, great patience. Nick is gonna have to find a way in when Cal is playing defensive. Does he have an option to open up that defense? Let's find out. The projectile comes in, already big damage here. Nick trying to work his way in. Nick showing great patience here with the projectiles as he's slowly working his way in, trying to find that opening as we've seen many times. One little opening does a lot, but oh my gosh, Cal is hitting him with multiple projectiles. Nick doing a good job of evading them in the air as he finds his way in, trying to mix up his highs and lows there, but still blocked by Cal. Here come the pokes. Cal, great defense. We've seen people struggle against Lietzu all night, and Cal's defense is impenetrable. Oh, but here come the first signs of weakness, but he shores it up. And he's getting a lot of mileage out of that kick, and another projectile to the face. Cal is looking very strong, and Lietzu goes down. One more win would send Cal to the next round and eliminate Nick from the bracket. Here we go. This is Nick's tournament life right here, and he eats a projectile right away, eats another one. Not how you want this to start. He eats another one. Oh my goodness, it's all crumbling apart here for Nick. But he's projectiling, teleporting, finding his way in, and here's that defense. Nick has got to find another form of offense, as Cal has just said, you will not do that move against me. And it has worked. Nick's offense a little one-dimensional, but here we go. He's trying some different stuff, and it's working. He's got some damage on the board, but he's got to be careful because he's 1 or 2 hits away from going down. And that kick has gotten so much mileage here, and that's it. Wow. Great adaptation there from Cal. And that was just a great set, both sides. Great run by Nick. You love to see it. And the fans love to see a Lietzu fall as Cal is rewarded for his efforts.